The girl pretended to be a rich heiress and got together with a nouveau riche man. She even hired a pair of fake parents to handle the marriage negotiations. During the discussion, Yumo realized that the Choi family's path to wealth didn't seem very respectable. After all, starting from nothing is never that easy. Only then did Yumo realize that she and they were the same kind of people willing to do whatever it took to reach their goals. After the meeting between the two families ended, Yumo arranged to meet the fake parents privately because she had always claimed that her parents were doing business abroad. To avoid exposing the lie, the fake parents would need to fly to Japan after the wedding. After reaching an agreement, Yumo gave them an extra sum of money. A few days later, the wedding took place as planned. To save face, the groom's family made the wedding especially extravagant. All of Yumo's co-workers praised her for marrying well. At that moment, one co-worker noticed that Choi Ji-hoon was even able to invite politicians to the wedding. It seemed he wasn't as simple as he appeared. As the wedding was coming to an end, both families stood on stage to take photos. The father-in-law suddenly called over a little boy. Yumo asked who the child was, and Choi Ji-hoon said he was his cousin's son. But what she didn't know was that this marriage, built on lies, was actually a sweet trap, because that boy was in fact Choi Ji-hoon's biological son, who had autism. In the early days of marriage, Yumo's life was quite happy. Her husband hired a housekeeper for her, and she lived the life of a wealthy wife. That year, she was 35. With her fake identity, she not only had a successful career but also married a capable husband. But Choi Ji-hoon didn't fully trust her. One day, he took Yumo to meet a senior figure from the political world. Then he excused himself to take a phone call, leaving her alone with the senior. The senior casually asked about some things related to Yale University. For example, a pizza place near the campus that he liked but couldn't remember the name of.
혹시 프랭크 페페요?
맞아 페페. 아, 그 옆에 무슨 공원도 하나 있었는데?
네, 우스터 스퀘어 앞에 있어요.
Although Yumo had never been to the U.S., she had prepared thoroughly. She was able to answer all the seniors' questions, and she was currently the most popular teacher at her school. The senior was very impressed with her. When Choi Ji-hoon returned, this was the scene he walked in on. If his wife could earn the recognition of that senior figure, it would be a huge asset in his political career. As Yumo watched her husband discussing politics, she felt happy but also uneasy. If he really became a politician, her fake identity would eventually be exposed. A few days later, the Yale Alumni Association held a gathering. Yumo was invited as a junior alumna. Fortunately, the real Liana had rarely attended classes, and few people actually knew her. And Yumo wore designer brands and carried herself with elegance. No one realized she was an imposter. Just like that, Yumo maintained her glamorous life for 2 years. The only regret was that her husband was always busy and rarely home. Feeling lonely, she confided in her senior Jaewon, but Jaewon expressed understanding toward Choi Ji-hoon because she was just a junior reporter at the newspaper, but she had always wanted to join the political section, so she understood Choi Ji-hoon's desire for power. Just then, the waiter brought dessert and the husband's bill. When Jaewon saw that a single meal cost 640,000 won, she was stunned. She was once again amazed by Yumo's financial power, so she asked Yumo, "What's the biggest advantage of having money?"